On this day 39 of the Occupy Wall Street protests, the Congressional Budget Office released a report on household income distribution from 1979 to 2007. The changes can be seen in this chart. The CBO found that between 1979 and 2007, the after-tax income for the bottom 20% grew by just 18%. The after-tax income for the middle 60% grew by 37%. The after-tax income of the next 19% grew by 65%. And the after-tax income for the top 1% of households in the United States grew by a disproportionate 275%. The CBO reports, as a result of that uneven income growth, the distribution of after-tax household income in the United States was substantially more unequal in 2007 than in 1979. In tonight's Profile in Greed, J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon. Dimon is a perennial Wall Street CEO who ran Bank One, Citigroup, and Smith Barney before becoming CEO of J.P. Morgan at the end of 2005. He also sits on the board of directors for the New York Federal Reserve. According to Forbes, at his most recent CEO job, Dimon has earned more than $12.5 million in compensation. Now, you have to remember, these publicly released figures you should always consider minimums. His stock in J.P. Morgan alone is reportedly worth $232 million. Dimon made headlines when he expressed outrage that President Obama had called Wall Street bankers fat cats for continuing to dole out big bonuses during the economic crisis. Speaking about calling bankers names, Dimon said, quote, "I think it is a terrible thing to do. There's good and there's bad. Not all bankers are the same. And I just think this constant refrain, bankers, 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 it's just really unproductive, an unfair way of treating people. Bankers, bankers, bankers." Dimon cannot publicly endorse a presidential candidate because he sits on the New York Federal Reserve. However, he does not seem bothered by the fact that former investment banker Willard M. Romney has referred to the highest income earners, as we heard previously, as fat cats. Last month, Dimon met with Romney before a Romney fundraiser hosted by a hedge fund owned by J.P. Morgan.